walks to the line. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This one's taken in by Otten. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. He'll look to throw it. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Buffalo Bills and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go in Santa Clara. Ty Johnson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
I can promise you that is a throw. As a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one. That DB can cut off and take the other way.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it deep downfield. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Get to the first on 4th down. Again, Allen to the air. Chased out to his right. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down. Allen gonna throw again. That's gonna be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
First tone of the game for James Cook. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Got a man. That's Kincaid. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it at the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's another Bills. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, okay? You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Now Allen. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Purdy on 1st down. Finds his man, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
And the 49ers, 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. On the move, headed right. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
And you just get the play off. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So now that we've sorted that flag out, we've arrived at the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Running it after the penalty. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
49er, 1st down. First and 10.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. They'll throw, third and long. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
9 yards. And the 49er first down.
From the red zone now. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third and short, here's Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First and 10, here's Allen. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39.
On first down, Allen. He lofts it deep right side. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. To the air again, Allen. He finds Kincaid. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10.
To throw again, it's Allen. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. On the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the air, Allen. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have Enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bass now to kick this away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Purdy to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Dump off caught by his back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to run for it. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Allen to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. Bass now to kick this away. Moore with a return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Fox. Get set.
Purdy looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
16 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. We drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Leads to 3rd down and 3.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. Pass brought in by Jennings. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
The 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun is Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Gets it to him on the screen. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Get set, get set.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen caught by the tight end, running that corner. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28.
Throwing here, Allen. Right back to Kincaid, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's another Bills. 1st down.
Middle.
A gain of 15.
From the red zone now.
1st down, Bills.
That one connects. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead.
49ers 7.
Bass now to kick this away.
Pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Gorindo to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 15-yard line.
21. Get set, get set.
Purdy throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Number 85, George Kittle. A gain of 16. Brings up.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
They're going to try to throw for it. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
Get set, get set.
Now it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the counter, McCaffrey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Get set, kid!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
On third down, Purdy. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Slow knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
It leads to second and 10.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So Buffalo's going to call his second timeout. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
A gain of 12.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. As his go-to, it's Kincaid. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To the air again, Allen. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
That's another Bills. First down. First and goal, Buffalo.
Allen gonna throw again. Caught just shy of the goal line. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout.
Niners 1-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Bills continue piling it on here in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
The Bills are
Again, Allen to the air. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. All right, Brock, your time with Seattle and especially Indy, you were on the winning end of some blowouts. Is there any reason you'd have ever gone for 2 up this big?
Now, let's see. Mike Holmgren, Tony Dungy, my father. No, Kate, you would not ever do this because football's got a funny way of coming back and humbling you. Maybe not in this game, but down the road, and I just don't like any part of this decision-making.
Get set.
Purdy on first down. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with a West Coast trip, they played their game. They're taking this victory back east with them. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.